So I just want to share with you guys a little mini haul. It was like the rest of the stuff that I was waiting on to get here from last time that didn't, and of course some little extra shopping that I did in between. All right, so let's jump into it. I'm gonna jump into the stuff from that I got from Marshall's. So I've been working to clear up my skin, and I've been talking to my friend Rikisha, and this is one of the products that she recommended. It's not the exact product, but it's anything with retinol, vitamin A, I believe, and of course it has other vitamins in it. I actually purchased this from Marshall's, and I got it for $12.99. I think initially it was selling for $24.99. Yeah, so I'm telling you, if you don't go to Marshall's to find, because my thing is this, I like going there to purchase stuff that, yeah, maybe, you know, I maybe spend a little bit less money, but at least it's stuff that's considered more, you know, I don't want to say high-end per se, but kinda like, you know, you normally wouldn't even spend your regular dollar on that because you're like, oh, that costs too much. Well, if it costs way even much, I don't mind actually spending what I would typically have to spend anyway. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what this purchase was, and it's worth it because I really want to improve my skin. And actually this morning I woke up and my skin is looking like really like shiny this morning. I washed it, it's like really shiny and tight. Now the other product she recommended that I should find should be an oil-free facial wash. So I decided to go with this from Alba. I also found this at Marshall's. It has 2%, what is it? Salicylic acid, and that's to help treat acne. And of course it's also, it doesn't have any parabens and a lot of other great stuff in there. And the fact that, of course, you know, it was oil-free right here. And I only paid $5.99. Please look how big this is. And if you purchase Alba, you already know that $5.99 is cheap for an Alba product. And they have quite a few in there. So jump on that while you can. All right, then I also went ahead and added this on. I'm on this all natural kick. I don't want to say right now because actually it's always been my personality. I was using something else before that I had concocted, but I was like, you know what, let me try this and see how it is, and then maybe I'll just save the other stuff for what I've been using it for, like deodorant and using it as a facial mask, because the other thing has really been working surprisingly a lot better than the aluminum-free deodorants that I purchased in the store. So we'll talk about that another time. But this right here, it's fluoride free and sulfate free, and yeah, I really do feel the difference, because when I was using that product only, I feel like I was missing the peppermint, which I did find an essential oil for peppermint at Marshall's and TJMaxx. So I did find it there, and I bought it I think for $4.99. Essential oil $4.99, peppermint. If you're into your essential oils, you already know. So yeah, so this was only $2.99, totally worth it. My mouth feels fresh, period, throughout the day. I don't even notice, even when I wake up in the morning, like I brushed my teeth last night, and you know how you wake up in the morning and you'll feel like that whole film like just sitting over, maybe because I didn't eat too late last night, but I don't know, I didn't feel any of that. I haven't been feeling like that, period, actually. So it's been kind of weird since I started using that. All right, I actually just got this here as a gift for one of my friends, and of course to review on this channel. I showed her something else that I purchased, and she was like, oh my gosh, I want some colors like that. I don't have any like that. Karen, if you find any when you run across it, please get me some. So I want to give you guys a close-up of what this looks like. And that's the name of it, Style Essentials. And yeah, it was pretty inexpensive. It was only $3.99. Just want to show you guys what a swatch is like. Start from the lightest. I'm gonna start from the lightest all the way to the darkest. Maybe I'll do all of them. I'll try one more time to get that color on. I probably didn't get that all on my finger, but yeah. $3.99, y'all. $3.99. And it comes with a little what do you call it? Eyeshadow wand, disposable eyeshadow. Well, I usually consider them disposable, but you can wash them and reuse them. Yeah, just like that. Totally worth it having in there. Another thing I got from them too was this right here. Anyway, let me show you what it looks like. So this is the brush it comes with. Isn't that pretty? Pretty nice brush. It comes with a little eyeshadow applicator on this end, and that's not bad. It actually really pack on some eyeshadow. It's not fluffy though. But yeah, if you're looking for this to be fluffy, this is not it. Actually, this is really nice and firm. Actually, you could use this on your bottom of your eye here if you wanted to use it to get the shadow close. Cause this is not fluffy in any sense. This is more for like, and honestly, you could probably even use this to do your eyebrows, because that's how firm this bad boy is. So you can use it to kind of like flick some color through and define the bottom and the outside shade, and maybe create some hair strokes. This is like pretty firm. So this is actually not a bad brush. It might not be for the purpose of that. You could probably, still use it to pack on, but it's more, it doesn't start to feather. It doesn't start to feather until towards the ends. So it's not, you're not gonna be able to fluff out anything. You're probably really gonna be able to, maybe you can use it to line the eyeshadow on along your lash line too. But this isn't really for packing color on, because it's not, the hairs aren't starting to feather out or taper out, you know what I mean? For it to really cling onto it and pack it on. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll have to find you guys an example later. But once you start getting to your brushes, you start realizing what is meant for what when you look at it. So the obsession continues. Alright, so this is this palette here. Like I said, it's supposed to be comparable to the Naked. I'm not sure which one it is. It might be the Naked 1 or Naked 2. Whichever one is that like pinky rosy tone that a lot of people really didn't like when it first came out. It might be the 2. That was your close-up there. Let's see what a swatch like, because they actually have, what is it, 1, 2, 3. They only have 3 matte tones in here. Honestly, I think this is the dupe for the Naked palette as well. Now that I'm looking at it, because it also has 1, 2, only 3 matte tones in here, and all the rest are shimmer. Maybe I'll show you guys an up close so you can debate. Hey, if I'm gonna go for it, just well go for this one for the $3.99. Have to pack it on, but I would say the $3.99 one actually packed better than this. Yeah, I would probably say that definitely that other one packs on better than this. But you know, if you have this, I would say the key to most eyeshadows, or all, let's just keep it real, all eyeshadows. I mean, unless you're really one of those people who want to skip out on the step of the primer, but I wouldn't, because you take a risk of your eyeshadow coming off throughout the day. It may go on great initially, but throughout the day, as the day continues onward, you take the risk of, the eyeshadow just falling off. All right, so let's move on. Oh, and this also came with a gold lip pencil as well in there. So anyway, this is the bomb.com. I will be going to pick up some of these so I can give them away as little gifts, just to my friends, because I'm a makeup lover, not because of the holidays, just because, I think it's kind of nice to think of people just because. Next on the list is this one. I have never seen this product before. All of a sudden now I'm starting to see a whole bunch of sun-kissed products at TJMaxx. I saw a bronzing one with the little balls. I was like, what? It was only $2.99? Yeah, I probably should have picked it up. I was like, I have to have self-control. So I left it, but who knows? If it's still there when I go back, I might pick it up. But anyway, this is this palette right here. It's called the Sun Kiss Glimmer Compact. It's supposed to be for it's supposed to be a bronzing powder, but honestly, you can either whip it all the way across, or you can just take a portion and apply that to the area. And honestly, these are, you can use it for bronzer. I think you can use some of this for blush, and I also think you can use some of this for highlight, all depending on your skin tone. I got this for a friend that's clearly, her skin tone is much richer than mine, and I thought this would be perfect for her. Rona. And one more thing. I saw this and I had to pick this up. This is also one of the things that Rikisha told me to invest in, which is an oil-free moisturizer. This was also on sale for $4.50, and I saw this at both TJMaxx and Marshalls. So you just gotta look in their little aisles. They have their little clearance section, but it's still in the same makeup section. And they had this. I was like, let me snatch this up real quick. Yes. So I'm so glad I did. It says for normally to oily skin, oil-free. It has no parabens, phthalates. Oh goodness, phthalates, or I'm probably saying it wrong, or synthetic fragrances, and it's 100% vegetarian ingredients. So it's an anti-oil weightless moisture lotion. So that's perfect for you ladies out there. You know you have oily skin, you know, and you don't want to be put, you know, the makeup already has enough stuff in it, you know what I mean? You just as well spend a little bit more and make sure you're taking great care of your skin underneath there, so you have to apply less makeup on to hide less flaws. And that's pretty much the stage I'm at now. Now I've gotten into the makeup, I love it, but I also need to take care of my skin underneath to make sure that, you know, it stays healthy, it doesn't start to discolor because of anything that I'm putting on top of it. You know what I mean? Alright, so I stopped at Dollar Tree because Dollar Tree happened to be right next door to TJMaxx. And I was like, what the heck, I'm gonna go in there and see if they have anything. They didn't really have any makeup that I wanted to purchase. You know, they had a lot of LA Color stuff, but I was cool. I'm good on that. I got a lot of eyeshadows already. So I saw these. They have these selfie sticks only for $1. Yes, they're not Wi-Fi remote control, but hey, it is what it is. Put your phone on timer and make it crank it out. My friend had the other one and it broke on her, and I figured why not get her one of these. Actually, I got it for more than just one. I got it for 3 people, myself included. Anyway, I just thought it was cute. It'd be a backup, you know what I mean? So if she buys another one that has a remote control and it breaks, she'll have this one as a backup until she orders another one. So, and basically it extends out to here. That's as far as, and this thing is pretty, it's pretty sturdy. It locks in. And of course it has a part that expands out to put your cell phone. Yeah. Or you can zoom it in. You can pull it back closer and take your picture right there. So I thought this might come in handy for me to take better photographs. To post to Instagram, we'll see. If you have a cell phone, you know these things are always dying. So hey, just as well pick up some extra cords to plug in to my little USB plug. Call it a day. I'd rather spend $1 than 10 and it keeps dying. You know what I mean? I also got this from the dollar store. This was very much needed. It was actually 3 in here. I already plucked out 1. And it's for helping to wash and exfoliate your skin, because that was another thing she recommended, is having, you know, able to exfoliate your skin. And that's what I also liked about this, is the fact that it's actually an exfoliant. So this Alba product. So I can use those both together and scrub my face. And I use the body brush that you see on the handle, the old-fashioned one. It actually comes off the brush, and I use it to scrub the rest of my body. Yeah, when I learned this from Rona told me this like years ago. I was like, oh man, the razors I have, I keep having to reshave and it doesn't get the hair. And she was telling me I need to look for razors that have 3 blades. So of course, you know, I go to the Dollar Tree, and what do I find? I find razors that have what? 3 blades. So I snatched this up for $1, and what I use is I use conditioner to shave my legs with. So it actually, if you know what conditioner feels like, then you definitely know what it feels like when you're gonna shave your legs and your underarm. It's so soft and it's so silky. It's like the best feeling ever, and this makes it go, the hair, like when the shaving process, it just makes it go so smoothly. So definitely think about conditioner on your legs. Why not? You might think you're wasting it, but your skin is more than worth it, if you know what I mean. I finally placed an order from Morphe brushes. I've never purchased from them. I'm been kind of skeptical as far as the eyeshadow goes. You know, that whole, you know, this one here, the whole 305. I'll think about it. Order it when all the rigmarole stops and they actually have it in stock. Because I know they had it in stock just recently. I don't know if they still have it or not. But anyway, so I went ahead and got a couple of brushes. Yes, it is. Why did I get excited about the brush number being on there? Okay, so I got this. I didn't realize it was so big. This little thing is really, really big. Compare this here so you can see this LA Colors one versus this brush here. And this brush is the M510. Okay, it's pretty big against the face. So maybe I'll use it to highlight, or maybe it'll just be a quick way to, if you're doing a really light color color here. I don't know, I'm gonna figure out something for this because nobody has time. I don't know, we'll see. But I love the fact that it was tapered once again, just like this one. If you haven't watched the video review on this one, definitely make sure to check it out on YouTube. But I liked the fact that it was tapered. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give that a chance. Another brush I got was the Morphe M521. And that's what it looks like. And it's a lot smaller, thank goodness, than that one there. Oh, that's pretty big. So, and in comparison with the LA Colors, pretty decent size. Now I thought I'd give it a try because once again, like I said, I loved the whole tapered idea. I'm over here like flicking through it. Once again, I love the whole tapered idea, and actually, you know, it's taper slash flat. You see that? So I can see this being, you know, cool for this, and also for possibly even packing some color on. Because you want a brush that's going to be able to do multiple things. You don't just want a brush that you're just gonna use just to do this only. I mean, you can if you want to, but I like to work smarter, not harder. I don't want to be looking for 1,000 brushes to accomplish like one specific tiny thing. I want to be able to do multiple things, and I guess that's my issues when I look at shapes of brushes. It's got to serve multiple purposes. I don't want a brush just to contour my nose. Get out of here. No, I don't. And matter of fact, now that we talk about contouring nose, I think I know what I want to do with this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can use this to contour nose, probably highlight there and possibly there. If I get it to serve, and even maybe a little bit there if you're just looking for a slight. But I'm looking for something that does multiple things, and that's what these need to accomplish. So we'll test this out over, you know, some time and see how that goes. And then I got one more brush from them because I really need a tight angled brush that's going to not lose its shape, and that's not going to lose its shape, especially as you're using it and applying whatever it is you're applying on. So that's what I'm actually in a search for right now. I have two, but it's not as firm. Like this one is actually not bad. It's not small enough. I wanted something that was small enough, and like I said, once again, that hopefully would keep its shape. This is actually called Clean Color, and Clean Color, you can actually find this at the beauty supply store. You might find this. Not all of them are going to carry it. I went to a really, really big one, and they happened to carry these brushes. I haven't seen these brushes anywhere else besides that big beauty supply chain store. So that's all I want to say. If you're going to be looking for certain products that are at the beauty store, try to find a large one and go to that one. Hopefully they will have it. And I think I probably paid like $1.99 for it, so that was probably the other tempting thing about it too. And then this one is this angled brush is the B73. And look how tight that little boy is. So I was like, I basically want it so I need something that's gonna stay firm, that's not gonna lose its shape as I'm trying to tight line. So that's why I wanted this, because you can always use it for this. I mean, that's a given. But if I can accomplish this, I can knock a couple of brushes out and just replace them with this. I'm thinking of some green tea today. Mango and green tea. See that? Alright, and then of course I purchased one more thing, which is the Morphe brushes, single eyeshadows. because you know I had to get me at least one eyeshadow. I've never tried it before, and I wanted to test it out to see, hey, am I even gonna like this thing? You know what I mean? And this color is called Deep Skin. I thought it was a really pretty color for my skin tone. This is gonna make like the perfect transitional shade color, and that's pretty much, I guess, what I always think about. Hey, is this gonna make a good color for a transitional tone? Oh, how cute! And they even have the name on the back too, same way Coastal Scents does it. Oh my gosh, this color is beautiful. Just want to show you guys, but of course, a finger swatch is not enough. If you didn't know it. Oh my gosh, that's... I'll do it again so you guys can see it. See that right there? Both of those are the color. That'd be a beautiful shade for just working in here, especially if you want one of those looks where you just want a soft crease shade and then you add whatever color that's a little bit, you know, cool and closer to this. Or neutral. I could definitely see this being a beautiful, because it's like slightly warm but not really, it's like more neutral. I could definitely see this being beautiful. Even if your inner wrist, you know, like your upper eyelid is that color, this might be that color for putting it all over. You know, if you're deeper, you have a deeper skin tone than me, I could definitely see that working as that. There's a lot of colors that, you know, honestly, what lighter people use and their crease color might work for you as a all over, all depending on your skin tone. But yeah, I think this is a beautiful, this will also make a lovely blush color if it came a little bit larger. But hey, if you can get a brush to kind of, you know, fit in there for you fairer ladies, this would make like that perfect hint of color just hitting your skin. This is it. I could totally see it. Totally see it. So maybe you can find a blush this color that comes in a bigger pan, but hey, I say work it out. So that's it for the Morphe's brushes. And then I did go to Target and I saw this when I went to Target. And if you guys already watched my other makeup haul with the giveaway on it, then you already know how I felt about these eyeliners. This is the other waterproof one. So I went to the beauty store, and because the beauty store was also right next to everything else. This was like the bomb place to go. Alright, well, this was another location, but I went to the beauty store and they had this glue that Mimi J online was talking about when I went to one of her makeup classes. If you have duo glue, my heart goes out to you. No, this kicks duo glue, whatever, lash glue's butt. Okay, this is for you strip lashes, ladies. You know, you want to wear a strip for that day. You don't want to strip your eyelash off as you're plucking it off. You want it to dry quickly when it goes on. This glue is amazing. You don't understand, I've been suffering to put people's eyelashes on until I ran into this. This has totally changed my life. I was able to put on 2 sets of lashes, like on 2 different models, same day, no struggles, no fears, no nothing. Like, this is a game changer. I'm gonna have to do an example with this or something. This is like, so you can see the exact time it took to put it on. Game changer. Love it. Love. And then of course, while I was at the beauty store, you know, I had to snatch on some lashes. These are some cheap, I think these, I don't know if these were 99 cents. They do have somewhere you can go and you get them for 99 cents, but this was $1.99. These are the Wispies. Yo, I wasn't sure how this thing was gonna look on, but when I put this on this girl, this model, yo, it made her eyes look super dreamy. I was like, oh, that's what you're supposed to put on when you put on minimal eyeshadow and no eyeliner. This changes your life, or your eyes, momentarily. This is it. So of course I snatched up like a whole bunch of these. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, definitely make sure to thumbs up, comment in the box below. And of course, if you'd like to receive updates via email, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.